It's quarantine sales book club time, guys and gals. That's right, I am back. Rob Spence here, the managing director of Paragon Sales Solutions. I'm a sales trainer, sales nerd, sales coach, and overall nice guy, might I add. Welcome back to the quarantine sales book club. Now, if you've missed the previous episodes, this all started because of COVID-19. No, it didn't. That's a lie. I've been wanting to put together a little vlog series of all my favourite sales books in the world, because as a sales author myself and as someone who has written books and someone who trains sales, I'm a massive believer and advocate in the need for salespeople to enhance their knowledge on skills, mindset, and so on and so forth. And I thought, well, let's put together my top favourite 10 books. And then I thought, well, listen, I can't go outside, you can't go outside, so what better time, what better place for you to discover these books, read them, so that when the world does reopen after quarantine time, you can get out there and you can sell to your heart's content. So welcome one and all to episode number 2. These are a little countdown. We've just looked at getting past no, and now in at number 9, I would like to introduce to you The Sales Bible by Jeffrey Gitomer. Now, Jeffrey Gitomer is a well-loved sales author. If you work in sales and if you study sales as much as I do, you will have heard of the Gitmeister General. Can I call him that? Maybe I can, maybe I can't. That's him there. Really nice guy. Really friendly guy. And he's really hit the nail on the head with sales. And look, I'll show you something actually really exciting in this book. But the Sales Bible comes in 9th place, and I'll explain to you why very soon. Now, I didn't realise whether this is real or fake. It looks real, but I've got a signed edition. How cool is that? I mean, it could just be signed by my mum, maybe, who knows. But the Sales Bible, should I say, this was a reprint back in 2003. And I remember reading this for the first time about 2-3 years ago. And this was after I'd read a lot of Gitomer's earlier stuff. And this just kind of solidifies everything together. The reason it's at number 9 and not higher is that because at the time I'd read this, I'd read a lot of Jeffrey Gitomer's content. So a lot of this was not copy and pasted, but of course a lot of it was the same knowledge and skills that he'd shared, with me earlier, I guess. But it's a really, really good book, and that's why it features in at number 9. Because what I like about Jeffrey Gitomer's writing is it's not boring, it's not long-winded, it's broken up into nice chunks. There's a lot of humour used within this. I've read so many sales books, and normally the consensus and the kind of joint effort of sales authors is, oh, I once made a sale and it went like this and it was really good and I made lots of money and everyone should be more like me. And it's all very boring and logistically put together, and they're good, don't get me wrong, they're good, but Jeffrey Gitomer talks about humour, and he uses sales in a more humorous way, and shares things in a humorous way, and he writes really well, and he writes really conversationally, and it really touches you in the heart of the reader, because you are it's as if you're kind of listening to him talk to you as he writes. So the Sales Bible as a whole, how many pages we got? It's a chunky book, 335 pages long. As you can see, it's a very thick book. What's that? That's an inch. But then again, I'm a guy, so we exaggerate on that kind of thing, right? Just under an inch. So it's a very long book, but then you've also got to take into account there's a larger font. He uses a lot of page breaks, a lot of kind of, I don't know what the official term for that is. Maybe if you do know, just drop me a comment below. It's not a full-on wordy book. Published by Wiley, who are very, very, very well known for publishing business books. So a little bit off the back, there's loads and loads here of reviews, testimonials, that kind of thing. In fact, the Dale Carnegie Sales Advantage program says this is one of the 10 books every person should own and read. Jeffrey Gitomer's best-selling guide to the art of the sale has helped hundreds and thousands of people get ahead in the sales game. The Sales Bible offers the proven methods and techniques that lead to bigger sales and more loyal customers. full of practical, hands-on information that offers everything salespeople need to know to improve their results immediately. Not tomorrow, immediately. So overall, an absolutely fantastic book. I think brand new, it looks here, UK £13.50. I wouldn't have paid that for it because I'm tight. I would have got it second hand off eBay for probably no more than £5. So well worth adding to your sales library if not done so already. Give it a read. If you do read it, please do drop a comment in the comments below. Let me know what you thought to it. Is it as good as I say it is, or should it be higher on the list? Who knows? Thank you so much for watching this week's Quarantine Sales Book Club. There's going to be a new edition every Wednesday up until July to keep you occupied during quarantine. Please do hit the like and subscribe button, and until next week, all the best.